Most importantly, it's gonna be a huge mistake if I do not mention two most important archipelagos in our country. First one is Hoàng Sa and the second one is Trường Sa. They are parts of our country. Hello everyone, welcome back to Nguyen channel, and it is Saturday again and I'm coming back now with a whole new episode in English. So what am I talking about today? I will be giving you a little presentation, actually a short orientation about Vietnam through a map. So let's check it out. As a local tour guide, I usually carry a paper map like this with me every time I am on tour, and I really take advantage of it. Now I'm gonna show you how I present Vietnam via the map. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, this is your first time traveling to Vietnam, isn't it? Because of that, I would like to give you some information about Vietnam. So have a look at the map right here. We warmly welcome you to the letter S-shaped countries, officially known as the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Vietnam is located on the eastern part of Indochina Peninsula, covering a total area of approximately 331.2 square kilometers, equivalent to 127.8 square miles. In terms of population, Vietnam is now ranking the 15th most populous countries in the world, and also according to the latest demographical updates, in 2019, Vietnam has totally 96.2 million inhabitants. Regarding administration management, Vietnam is divided into 63 administrative country subdivisions, including 58 provinces and 5 municipalities directly managed by the central government. Those 5 major cities include Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam located in the north, and the nearby city of Hải Phòng, really famous for its trading ports. Going down to the center of Vietnam, you can notice the biggest city of the whole regions, known as Da Nang. And going further from Da Nang down to the south, there are 2 more cities. The first one in Ho Chi Minh City, not to mention the biggest and also the most populous cities in our country. Finally, Cần Thơ, the biggest city of the Mekong Delta. Vietnam shares land border with China to the north, Laos and Cambodia to the west. The country also shares maritime border with Thailand through the Gulf of Thailand, and with the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia through the East Seas. Not to mention, as you can see, the country has a super long coastal line stretching from the north to the south, and the total length of the whole line is 3,444 kilometers long. Well, when talking about the coastal lines in Vietnam, I can't help but mention our beautiful islands. There are so many stunning and breathtaking islands in our country, especially here, Ha Long Bay, one of the World Heritages in our country. Well, and if you're going down here along the coastal line, you can see even more beautiful islands. Here in the south, there is the biggest island in our country known as Phu Quoc Island. It is as big as Singapore. Right, and we also have many more islands right here. But most importantly, it's gonna be a huge mistake if I do not mention two most important archipelagos in our country. First one is Hoàng Sa and the second one is Trường Sa. They are parts of our country. In terms of topography, 3/4 of the countries are huge and mountainous areas. There are 2 biggest river deltas in Vietnam. Red River Deltas in the north of the country and Mekong River Delta in the south of Vietnam. Along the coastal lines, there are many more small and narrow deltas as well. Not to mention, Vietnam is a country of rivers. We have a super tangled system of rivers in Vietnam. If you travel from north to the south, on average, every 20 kilometers of the coastal lines, there is a river mouth. And now let me mention the most interesting part of Vietnam, the climate. I hope you have enjoyed it so far, haven't you? You know what? There are 3 different seasons in Vietnam: hot, hotter, and hottest. You are so lucky you are now in the hot one, not the other 2. I'm just kidding, forgive me for that. Well, located in a tropical area, Vietnam is kind of hot on year-round, and the average temperature varies from 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius, and getting higher from north to the south. Due to the differences in latitude, as well as the topographical characteristics, The climate in Vietnam tends to vary for each region. In the winter, the temperature in the north of Vietnam gets really low, especially from December to January. Some far north area of the country even get -degrees. Some area even get snow. In the south of Vietnam, there is almost no winter at all. The temperatures, like I said before, is kind of hot on year round. It's just a little bit different, a few degrees lower than the north of the country. Basically, there are two seasons taking turn on year round. The dry season from November to April and the monsoon season from May to October in the south and the other way around in the north. And that's it for my short orientation about Vietnam. Thank you so much for your attention, and if you like this video, please continue supporting me by like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you and goodbye.